Rebecca, and welcome to the Bold Encourager channel. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to be doing dollar tree store crafts turned into Pottery Barn inspired crafts. So took some items from the Dollar Tree and made them into Pottery Barn inspired crafts. So this is the first item that we're going to be doing today. Very simple and very affordable. I will have a tutorial to follow along with the Pottery Barn inspired craft that we used as our inspiration today. So yes, we're going to go over that today. And then also this wonderful wreath, kind of a beach theme wreath, that was also a Pottery Barn inspired craft. So it's a lot of fun, very simple crafts that you can do where you're stuck at home, and will also be great decorations to put around your home. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you are all well. Thank you.
Today's inspiration is a Pottery Barn candle holder. $41 on the website, but we did this for $4. So what you're going to need is a large glass candle holder, a small glass candle holder, a medium-sized candle, and a bag of small rocks. Now you take the small bag of rocks, just cut that bag open. You're going to put about half of the rocks in one of the glass holders. I had two large glass holders because I plan to make 2 candle holders today. So those would be each the $4, but I went ahead and made 2, so I guess that would be $8, but still a really good price for 2 candle holders. Once I put the rocks in, I put the small glass candle holder in there and put the candle in there, and then I can light it up, and there you go, you got the first candle holder. Then you put the remaining rocks in the large glass candle holder, put the small glass candle holder in there, and then you can put the candle in there and light it up, and there you go, you have 2 beautiful candle holders for your house. Look how pretty those look.
Right now I'm sitting in my living room, it's the entryway into my living room, and this is what we put here in the entryway. It's a tent, but it is the tent that I wake up in the morning and read the Bible and pray in. It's definitely a great place of solitude and peace, so I love sitting in here and enjoying the day.
So the next inspiration is this Pottery Barn wreath. It's currently at $84.50, but it only cost us $3 to make this. So we're doing a beachy wreath. So first you're going to take the wreath outside and spray it down lightly. You want to put a really light coat on there so it doesn't drip all over the place. And basically in between you're going to want to let it dry. So for the first coat, let it dry for 15 minutes before putting on the second coat. Now you're going to spray on the second coat. Spray it, as I said, lightly. Kind of get a good spray over everything, but do it about 6 inches away from the wreath so it doesn't drip everywhere. Then you want to let it dry for another 15 minutes before putting on another coat. If you need a third coat, repeat the previous step. Now you're going to flip it over because it's time to do the other side. You will need to repeat the steps that you did on the first side. And you want to keep completely spray it until it is a good color. You want it to be completely white. But just remember, you want to do it lightly. And if you have to do a few coats, it's better than letting it drip all over the place. So just make sure that you're giving yourself 15 minutes in between each spray. Now I'm going to do a starfish tutorial. Now it's completely up to you if you want to do this. This is only if you don't have any starfish, because it's a lot easier to have starfish than do this. But there's a starfish recipe that I did, which was 1.5 cups of pancake mix and a half cup of water. And that's what I use to make my dough. But usually it's a salt dough recipe. It's 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, and 1 cup of water. So it's whatever you have. I didn't have flour, so I used pancake mix to make mine. So that's why you see me making my dough with pancake mix. And it still kind of works the same. So I figured why not, since I didn't have any flour. So here I am just stirring it up, making sure that the dough is completely doughy and more like Play-Doh. That's kind of the consistency you want. That's why I kind of added a little bit more pancake mix, because it was a little too liquidy and I wanted it to be more like a Play-Doh. Once you have your Play-Doh, go ahead and start to shape those starfish. You want to shape the starfish by making 5 starfish legs, then mold them into a starfish shape. So I did each individual starfish leg because it was the easiest way to form it. And then I just put it together and molded it so that it was more of like a starfish rather than just a fish. And so there you see with the 5 legs joined, it definitely looks more like a starfish. And then I took a pen and made those little indentions that a starfish has. But you can also use a pencil if you like. And then I put it on the grease pan. And this is another example of me making a starfish, just so you can see it one more time. They're little tiny legs that you kind of shape, and they're all about the same size. And you're kind of just joining them in right in the middle because you want it kind of have a firm foundation. And I made about 5 starfish, but I only ended up using 2. You kind of want to make extra ones because it does crack in the oven. So it's your best bet to make extra starfish just so that you have some more to play around with if any of them crack. Now you want to preheat the oven to 200 degrees, bake it for 1 hour or until the starfish are really hard. Now it's time to go ahead and put some glue on the starfish. This is just to give it a clear coat and make it so it stays together a little better. So I just went ahead and put a clear coat of Elmer's glue on the starfish and I let it dry for 1 hour. And then I took some teal paint and painted it with the teal acrylic paint. So I took the starfish and just painted it nicely with this teal acrylic paint, and look how pretty that looks. I love that color. It's so beachy too. It's like the perfect color for starfish. And if you have starfish already, you could just paint any white starfish this teal color. So now you're gonna paint the rocks. If you don't have teal rocks, I had some rocks from my candle holder that I made, so I just painted those teal. Now you're gonna let the starfish and the rocks dry for 1 hour. So now it's hot glue gun time. This is for the fun part. We're gonna arrange some shells. I'm just gonna take all the shells out of the package and I'm gonna arrange them nicely around the reef just to get an idea. I mean, you may want to make a pattern of some sort just so you kind of have something going that looks good, and that way there's a kind of a chosen pattern so it doesn't look like it's just kind of just thrown on there. But anyways, it's completely up to you. It is your craft, so you can do whatever you like. But I went ahead and made somewhat of a pattern when I hot glued all the shells and the starfish and the rocks on the reef. And it turned out really good, so I'm really happy I did make a pattern so that I would be happy with the ending result. One thing I would like to recommend is to use smaller shells. Those did stick a lot better on the reef, and I did put a ton of hot glue on those shells to make sure they would stick very securely on the reef. Now here's your finished product, the beachy reef, and it looks amazing.
Hi everyone, we just finished those crafts that I went through with you on the tutorials. So I wanted to let you know that I always welcome constructive criticism because I do want to make my channel the best for you. So if there's anything that you wanted to comment on, please do feel free to do so. I always encourage that. And I just wanted to point out, I don't know if you noticed, but I am wearing a onesie. This is my Minnie Mouse onesie. So anyways, I thought it'd be fun to wear it, why not? And we might as well be comfortable while we're stuck in the house. So I hope you're having a great day. Please stay safe and healthy, and please do comment, like, and subscribe. Have a great day.
Also, please follow me on my Facebook and Instagram. Thank you so much for your support.